Most of you know that I'm a fan of retro or retro-inspired first-person shooters. My love for Doom and Doom Eternal are perfect examples of this. But there aren't many AAA studios making games like these anymore. This is where the indie game scene shines the most. A scene that has somehow managed to crank out a game that finally made me realize what I was missing in Doom Eternal. Enter Prodeus, a game with an attractive aesthetic and art style that also took me back to everything I love about retro first-person shooters and Doom 2016, and checks all the boxes about what makes the genre so engaging. All this is to say that Prodeus is everything I wanted in Doom Eternal, so let's get into exactly why. Prodeus puts a focus on its retro-inspired level design. Like shooters of the 90s, Prodeus throws you into a level to find a set number of keys or overcome challenges to progress, something that the recent Doom series also follows. Where Prodeus sets itself apart are the themes each level has. One may have you teleporting to different dimensions to clear out the invading forces of order, while another could test your proficiency with a new weapon. The latter is known as trial levels and are littered throughout the game's overworld map. Yeah, there is a Mario World-esque overworld map. Some levels include environmental hazards that you and the enemies are subject to, unlike Doom Eternal's infamous momentum-killing purple goo. And as you probably guessed, levels contain secrets that can lead to things like finding the rocket launcher earlier than expected. Some of these secrets are hidden behind doors or walls, while others require a process you might find on the oddly satisfying subreddit. But the secrets don't stop there, as some levels have secret exits that lead to opening up secret levels on the overworld map. One of them leads to an optional permanent upgrade that affects your overall ammo capacity. But enough about levels. How does it play? If you've played a retro first-person shooter before, you know what to expect. Old-school level design of getting from point A to point B, exiting the level and getting scored or ranked based on your performance. Something that both Doom 2016 and Eternal pull from. In many cases, you also find colored keys or key cards as part of your level objectives. However, the combat is what keeps me coming back every single time. Combat is aggressive and frantic, with Prodeus having no qualms with filling the screen with enemies. Battles are designed to keep you on your toes without ever punishing you for doing whatever you can to overcome them. While it's certainly not as fast-paced as Doom Eternal, you can rest assured you won't get mutilated because you stood in one spot for 1 second too long. So far, it avoids the mechanical overload that often slows down the flow and momentum of Doom Eternal's combat loop. Enemies don't have weak points to aim for or prioritize, but they can be damaged or crippled, preventing them from using certain abilities. You're encouraged to use different weapons, but never funneled into using specific weapons in combat. Each weapon has primary and alternative firing modes. For example, the arc rail can shoot arcs of lightning that can chain between multiple enemies, or you can charge up a railgun shot that can pierce through multiple enemies. This is also where the game's unique art style comes into play. No matter your tool of destruction, enemies give you the pleasure of watching them explode into gallons and gallons of all your favorite soft drinks, such as Hawaiian Punch, Blueberry Kool-Aid, High C Ecto Cooler, whatever that foul-looking crap is you get when you mix them all. In the end, Prodeus is all about giving you the retro first-person shooter experience while modernizing it to some degree. While the game is still in early access and everything you see here is subject to change, I feel confident that the final product will avoid the same missteps that Doom Eternal fell prey to. I'm of the idea that complexity does not equal depth. And while I may have scrutinized Doom Eternal for its missteps, I want to be clear that I still love the game as a whole, hence why it's on my top 5 list of the best games of 2020. Prodeus takes clear nods from the modern Doom series, and there is a reason for that, which I don't have enough time to get into here, but also capitalizes on the things that people love about retro first-person shooters. And there's still more that I haven't covered yet, like the map and campaign editor. Prodeus is everything I wanted in Doom Eternal and will be a game that I closely watch the development of in the coming months. But that's all I got for now. If you've made it this far into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like and comment below whether or not you've played the game and what you like and dislike about it. And as always, this is Corrupt Ronan telling you to stay sharp, assassins, and I'll see you next time.